the scene? What are the scars you see behind the smiling faces on your screen? What is the story? What lies beneath the African music? I am Cheche Smith.
And I am Locklin Audi.
We are Culture Sonic, capturing the essence of African music. Hi guys, how are you today? Welcome to Culture Sonic. All right, my name is Cheche Smith, and it's good to be here.
Hello, everyone. My name is Locklin Audu, and I'm your co-host. I'm
Yes.
Chacha's co-host.
You are my co-host.
Welcome to our podcast. We have very interesting guests in the house today, and our conversation today is one that I find very, very appealing because I hope I'm going to hear all the gist
One that
and all
you've
the stew
argued
and all
about.
the opinions. All the opinions. Okay, we have Omololu.
Just Lolua.
Chacha, do the intro.
Why me?
No.
Okay, it's Lolu. You know him. It's Lolu Olumideko. And of course, special guy, special breed, A&R. But you know, one thing I love about Lolu's surname is this is so special, guys.
God has come to God.
What is in
God has
Lagos?
gotten to
No,
Lagos.
God has gotten to Lagos. So
Yes.
God was on a journey.
Where was it
I got to
My God
Lagos.
has gotten to Lagos.
Olumideko.
Exactly.
Wow, guys, special. I love this. I love
love
this.
it.
And you're so cool with it. You love it.
Yes, I do. I do. I love it. It's such a fine name.
Very
Such
fine.
a cute name.
Very
Very
like
interesting.
it's different. The vibe is real.
And it's just one family that have it in this world. So
I know. So what's that about? But
It's
thank you for coming
very,
here.
very unique too. Thank you
Yes,
very much. Thank you for having me.
Yes, we're glad. We're happy. Thank you for honoring us too.
We also have Ayo with us. I find him very interesting because I watch most of his content, and I'm like, this guy does research. Oh, like he'll just be bringing out he'll just be giving us the stew, the gist, and then he's calling numbers, calling years, and he's just so specific with his information. And they call him AO2.
AOT2.
Oh, AOT2.
That was my abbreviation.
Come on.
Yeah, Ayomide Tayo.
Oh, thank you so much for coming here.
Thanks very
Thank
much.
you so much. So I'll just go straight to it. I'll just be asking you directly. Afrobeats to the world. Is it a myth or a reality?
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. The fact that we are even here talking about it shows that is real. As real as it can be. Afrobeat is one of the emerging or one of the cool genres in the world right now. You know, if you are listening to music abroad, I want to show people that you're hip. Afrobeat is that genre for you. So yes, Afrobeat has gone to the world. We've seen markers that have happened. Ojolegba remix, Davido with If and 4, CK with Love One City, Rema recently with
Calm down.
Calm Down, and how it is even beyond our scope as Nigerians that these songs are now like anthems for people in far places around the world that we can't imagine. Look at Rema performing in India. It's unfathomable. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Look at what Burna Boy does in shutting down stadiums all over the world.
Yeah.
You know, Grammys. The list is endless. So yes, Afrobeat has gone to the world, definitely.
Lulu.
Yeah, I agree with him. Afrobeats as a genre is one of the more emerging genres across the world. Everybody's paying attention. Everybody wants to tap into it. You see those Korean guys doing Afrobeats. You see people infusing the sound in what they're making. You see someone like Chris Brown make countless records that are Afrobeats and trying to understand and be a part of the movement. So it's not a myth, it's reality. Everyone sees how the movement is moving.
Okay, so let me go this way. How much credit can we actually give to the Afrobeat artists? How much? Because for the genre's kind of global prominence, should we give them the credit? Yes, but how much credit should we give to them?
Yeah, I think we should give them all the credits because at the end of the day, it's the product is first, right? The music is 1st. The fact that the music was able to catch attention and start a fire is is something what is credit worthy. You know, you want to say that the fire has gone so far, but like if someone does not strike the match, it's not, you can't really say, you have to give the person that struck the match the
Okay.
credit.
So you say it is the artist, not the structures around the artist. 'Cause
It's the artist first.
the artist first.
Is the artist
Okay.
first, and everything that now comes from like the music. Sorry, is the music first that comes from the artist, and then
Artist.
everything that now happens from like the music going into these different markets, from the music reaching people that we won't be able to reach first, and all of the things that have come, the the adaptation of the music in all these different markets, and everybody trying to be a part of the sound.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, I was going to ask you how much credit should we give to the artist? Are we going to just say it is because of the artist has done the song? Because there are lots of artists that are singing songs.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like the Afrobeats has always been there, but like, do we say that we give this credit more to the structures that be the labels? Is it? Can we say because we have?
industry.
Yes. Can we say because we have like international labels come into Nigeria, work with this artist? Like, is the success based on the artists or on the structures around them?
I think we have to give credit to the artists because, like he said, if the music isn't there, if the sound isn't right, if it is not making an impact in Nigeria, all across Africa, then the labels won't come at the end of the day. So we have to give credit to the artists, to the producers who created the sound initially, because they've also played a very big role.
Okay.
Then on an intermediary level, the diaspora. It wouldn't be possible for our music to jump from here to there without having a large portion of Nigerians in the UK, or whether it's North America or in Canada. Because those
So
were...
you're talking about Africans. Let me use the word Africans now.
Yeah, but Africans who...
Communities.
the communities there.
Over there.
Over there.
Yeah.
Because...
How about us here?
Oh, we were the ones that propagated it around Africa.
Yeah.
It's all... We are the base, definitely.
Yeah.
So we
are.
come first.
Yeah, obviously
Yeah.
we come first. But in terms of how do we penetrate into the European markets, the North American markets, it all starts with, the diaspora over there. That's how the music has been sold. Even the name Afrobeats was gotten from the diaspora over there. We were just calling it, hey,
We were just
now just
enjoying music.
We were just enjoying music over
really?
here. Yeah.
It came from
DJ
the UK.
Abrante.
Yeah,
Afro.
Yeah. He is the closest person associated with that word.
Yeah.
Around 2011. Then he's a Ghanaian. So obviously Afrobeats Nigeria and Ghana. And the world just caught on. And, the international media started looking at what's happening in West Africa.
But we had Fela. We had Afrobeats.
So that's
Afrobeat.
the
We
difference.
had Afrobeats.
Yeah, without
And
the
then-
S.
Without the S.
And then the
Does
one
it-
with the S came.
Yeah, the one with the S came. Now that has brought a little controversy.
Yes.
Who added the S to
added
it?
the S?
Yes. So
Nobody knows.
that's what we have with Ghana over here, our brothers
Yeah.
from Ghana, because you just spoke about him now, trying to like explain what is going on in West Africa.
Yeah.
And then the beats, the S was
Nobody
added.
can tell you where the S came from.
Okay.
Nobody can tell
And
you
that
where the S came.
conversation will never end.
That conversation would not end, but now, if you look at the bigger picture, it has been accepted. Because look at where we are today. So if you are calling us Afrobeats and it takes us to the boardroom where the decisions are being made globally in terms of Nigerian music,
That's fine.
it's fine for us.
But that's not all we are. That's not what we're about. That's
I think
a
at the end of
genre.
the day, it's still just an umbrella term.
It's an really,
And a way for the market outside of like our own
To
base to
identify us.
identify us. So when Rema comes and says he's doing Afro rave, exactly, he's doing Afro rave, but it's still under the Afrobeats. If someone comes and says they are doing Afro life,
Afro pop.
Afro pop, Afro hip hop,
they'll still put you under Afrobeats.
it's still under the Afrobeats umbrella.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a direct question because you had mentioned a lot of examples of Afrobeats to the world. Now, and all your examples were all Nigerian artists.
Oh yes, because
So when we say Afrobeats, are we saying Nigerian artists
so
to the
so
world?
so pardon me, my Ghanaian brothers over there, pardon me.
Yes, because actually, Culture Sonic is all about the African, the
Yeah.
essence of African
So
music.
so the thing is that you know how we are as Nigerians. We were saying this
Yes.
earlier.
We're talking
We
about
tend to dominate the discussion, right? Ghana too has had a huge impact on Afrobeats. We can't leave out the Azoto dance. Even the Azoto single itself
Yeah.
was probably the first viral dance that came out from Afrobeats. So Ghana has also played a huge part in it. And we cannot forget Ghana. But as Nigerians, we'll say our own first.
Okay, say their own second. Give us
Okay.
other African artists
Even something
that
as
do
close as
Afrobeats and they are international.
as early as Terminator.
Yeah. King Promise.
King
King
Promise
Promise.
Terminator.
yeah.
You know,
Camidor and
that's
the sugar too.
exactly.
Those are
Camidor's-
Afrobeats artists.
Those are
yes.
Afrobeats records.
I think the
Yeah,
problem
which
with
is
Ghana
cool.
slightly is because they had hip life before all of
Yeah.
a sudden everybody was now bundled into one theme. So,
Yeah.
but they also do wonderful Afrobeats music. And there was a time Nigerian music was influenced by their sound. The pom sound
Yeah.
actually came from Ghana, and we just, as you know,
Okay, so I'm throwing this particular question out for both Ayo and also Lulu. Now we're talking about the appeal of the Afrobeats and how people in the diaspora has helped us. They keep helping us to do what they need to do to make sure we get to the global stage and stay there. All right. So let's look at, is a sold out concert solely a reflection of the artist's popularity? Or are we going to say, okay, the appeal of the Afrobeats is making it look easier for them to be able to, do this sold out?
I think it's a combination of both.
yeah,
You
the
see,
mix
I
up.
love what just happened here now. You guys, I know this is you're in the industry. You know what is happening. You know this game. So that question, you had to sit back to look at that question.
Yeah.
So that means there's something missing.
No, there's nothing missing.
No.
So it's not as if any artist from Nigeria can just go and sell out to the O2 Arena. It's not just going to, it's bro. We've seen some examples. I don't want to mention names. Even smaller venues where they struggle. It has to do with the popularity of the artist, the impact that artist has into culture, and the acceptance of Afrobeats.
Exactly.
We couldn't do this 25 years ago.
We couldn't
I mean-
even do it 10 years ago.
O2 Arena was where Michael Jackson was meant to perform before he died.
Yeah.
That's how big that place is. I remember when Obiasika said the night Whiskey sold out O2 for the first time, there was an American artist. I can't remember the main American artist now. And the American artist was performing at a smaller venue inside O2. And he said if they had told him that this will happen 10 years ago, he would lie. Because we put American artists here first.
Before.
Afrobeats in certain parts of the world, let's say the UK, it is sound of today, it's the sound of culture, it's the sound of youth, whether you like it or not. Now, who are the artists in the front line? Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy,
Rema.
Asaka,
And
Rema.
Rema said
Rema.
it
Say we're talking about for now.
No, we're not doing that one. So,
You see,
So-
guys, I raised my hand up. Remember, you are there.
yeah. So, you also have to have the right artist who can do it, who
Yeah.
is pushing culture at a very fast pace, and who people really resonate with abroad.
Exactly.
At the end of the day. But we've also had other artists too. Maybe they're not selling out O2. They're in festivals. They're doing their own. They're doing their own tours. It's part of it at the end of the day.
Eventually, at the end of the day, everybody collectively, whether you're doing O2 or you're doing Islington, whether you're doing
naming ceremony.
naming ceremony, maybe or you're playing at Bogobiri, everybody at the end of the day is pushing that one
More.
culture.
Yeah.
Where
And that's what creates the
Okay.
momentum that we're seeing.
exactly.
Wow.
So I'm going to follow up with a question. Do you think that, because you had mentioned that Afrobeat is more of an identity thing than even a genre?
Yes, I know.
Because
but-
it's more like
I
okay,
know.
okay, because it's more like, oh, African, this is the African sound, so it's Afrobeats. Do you think that has excluded a lot of other genres? Because Africans, I know Africans that do rock music. I know Africans that do other kinds, that
Yeah.
into hip hop, rap, and all of those things. Do you think that this has worked like on a much broader scale? Do you think it has worked for Africans, or it has just been just for one genre?
I think what it is right now is just one genre is getting global acceptance, right? When these other genres start to get global acceptance from here, so when the reason why rock might not get global acceptance in the US, right, is because they also have rock, but they don't have Afrobeats, you know.
Yeah.
So it's when they start looking here for that type of genre, maybe when they decide to say, when Fuji gets more appealing and they are able to take Fuji and understand Fuji to the way where they understand Afrobeats, maybe then it will to get to global acceptance. At the end of the day, it's product and consumer.
Yeah.
Whatever product is being made, the consumers are there. You just have to focus on your consumers. The Fuji guys know who their consumers are, and they are making the music
Yeah.
for those guys. The guy that you said does rock has his own audience. He has his own consumer. At the end of the day, the market is industry and audience. So the industry has different audiences.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
You
Uh,
see, okay, sorry.
So
go
so
on, please.
jumping on what he said, like when he said that, oh, you're doing rock music here, they also have rock music there. Rock music is one of the top two genres in America. If you are bringing something to America or to a foreign audience, you have to give them something they've never heard before.
Exactly.
That's why Afrobeat is so different. The
But
movement.
we have, like he mentioned, he said we have Fuji. Like if we continue to accept,
That's what
this
Ashake does.
Afrobeat
That's what
narrative,
Ashake does Fuji.
Ashake
But
does.
the problem is that once you, not the problem, but the thing is that once you cross the border of Nigeria, you are commodified. You are not an export product. And that export product goes with the tag Afrobeat.
Afrobeat.
Let's not forget, whether by design, whether by anyhow, the outside world still looks like Africa as one country.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. There was a time, a little,
You hear,
just
I'm going to Africa. I'm going to Africa.
there was a
Yeah.
small frame of time like this that they're trying that Amapiano was being bundled with Afrobeats.
Yeah.
And the South Africans said no.
No.
There was an article even written by, I won't mention the institution, that they put Makosa under Afrobeats. And people said, no, this is not it at all. So it is what it is what it is at the
I
end of the
always
day.
want to mention names.
No.
Which is why I said yes and no, because
Yeah.
to the world outside, Afrobeats is one genre. They just know it as one genre.
One genre.
We by ourselves understand who we are,
Yeah.
and we know that okay, it's this one genre, but we have our own sub
Just need
genre.
to educate the world. Because don't you think it's an important lesson for them
At the
to
end of the
learn?
day, right now, what we just need to do is go as one voice. Because once we start going as different voices, we get drowned out and nobody's
Yeah.
listening to us. Because
But they didn't come to us like that.
they didn't come to us, but they also were not looking to come to you guys. They were just creating their music for themselves.
We asked for them.
We listened to what they had.
All right, so let's go this other way.
We also didn't ask for them to. We were just making music.
Yeah,
I
true.
wonder, we're just
True.
making our music
Actually.
and they're chasing
Yeah,
us, they're hugging us, they're dragging us,
Yeah.
whatever though. So let's look at the some of the success stories we had before now. You know, some people will say, oh, this person didn't make any way for me. That person did not lead me anywhere. He didn't help me. We know them. Like, Ayo, I don't want to name names. You know? So how much do some of these individuals, how much do these individuals' success, some of their stories or things they've done, how much have they been able to contribute to the Afrobeats global takeover? I'm talking about people like D'banj, looking at D'banj's collaboration with Kanye West, and then also look at Wizkid's own with Drake.
Yeah.
Also look at Davido with Meek Mills, and also recently with Chris
Brown.
Chris Brown.
Yes. So how much do these individual successes contribute to Afrobeats takeover? Like it's a global takeover now.
Yeah, but before we can even jump on Davido, Wizkid, the ground had already been prepared for them.
Yeah.
By who?
Yes.
And
So-
who? Ayo, you be first to
Now, I'm
be-
mentioning names. I'm mentioning names.
Let's have it.
The first big three, the OG big threes, Two-Face,
P-Square.
D'banj, P-Square. Two-Face had African Queen become a Hollywood soundtrack unheard of our generation. Unheard of our generation. Two-Face was performing around Africa. Just bear him alone. Artists internationally knew him, Beanie Man, Carl Thomas. We didn't even believe that could be possible for a Nigerian artist of our age. We thought, it was like Sonny Ade, Fela, Raskimono that had that. So Two-Face, D'banj, the ultimate entertainer, that move he made, getting Kanye West's record deal, is probably the most underrated but very important move that he did. Because without Oliver breaking into the UK, bro,
No Afrobeats to the
we're
world.
not gonna get Afrobeats to the world. Though.
For real.
He did
Yeah,
that.
that's what broke the door.
That was the first Nigerian song in Afrobeats to chart properly in the UK, get on the BBC charts and everything.
But some people won't agree with you.
You can't
can't-
disagree
you
with
can't
history.
disagree with- yeah.
You can't disagree with history.
Is the
It
fact
is-
is
the
out
fact
there.
is there
There.
clearly. P-Square were the ones that went around Africa and made them know that there's something happening in Nigeria.
Wow.
That something is happening in Nigeria. I can remember the 2012 Olympics. While Oliver was being played in the UK during the London Olympics. There was a clip I saw. The French team came back from the Olympics and they was walking in Paris. They were celebrating with people. They came back. It was their homecoming, and they played one of P Square songs in France as at 2012. This was the same time Robin van Persie, popular footballer at the time, they asked him in an international interview, okay, which songs do you listen to right now? And he says, I'm listening to these guys from Nigeria, P Square. Rio Ferdinand said the same thing, that there's this song, he doesn't know who sang it, but it's the song he has been listening to. Shake Up Your Bum Bum, that's Timaya. Way back
Timaya.
11, 12.
Yeah, that's Sean Paul, right?
These were the people doing the coded work
Yeah.
that were clearing the road for now the likes of Wizkid, Burna Boy, and Davido, who are like the most stubborn generation ever.
Big three.
No, I'm not saying big three. I'm just saying they are the most stubborn generation ever because they are the most ambitious, the most hardworking. I can't even explain that one generation. Since 2011 till now, they've decided not to clear road for anybody. They decided to hold ground.
Exactly.
And
The ground.
look at
my
Ojalagba remix. Look at what he did. Look at Ye. Look at Last Last. Last Last was said that Last Last was the song of the summer all across the world. It's unheard of. If you look at Nigeria and look at what Afrobeat is doing, you have to think like hard, pretty hard.
Man, guys, I'm having fun.
I think when I noticed it was 2021. I was sitting down and I was watching Wizkid's Apple Music interview.
Yeah.
It was after he had the whole year with the record with Terms of Personal Record.
Oh yeah, Essence.
Essence, right? And he was like the biggest Afrobeat artist from that year. And I think he was having a conversation on Apple Music, and he was saying, they were asking him, who does he listen to, and what is the next for the culture? And he was like, yo, you guys don't understand. There's more people coming behind me. There's Rema, there's CK, there's this, there's that. And then just clicked, and I was like, yo. I went back into like 2011 and watched the Banj interview. And the Banj literally is saying the same thing. You guys don't understand.
Yeah.
There's people coming behind me.
Yeah.
There's people like Wizkid, Davido, Burna, Ice Prince. The Banj is saying these things word for word, right? And this was him having an interview after a show he had at the O2 or something. I think by this time it was either Islington or the other one.
It's also Academy. Yeah, the smaller one.
The smaller one, right? And now Wizkid is saying the same thing for Rema. And the year after, we have Calm Down.
Yeah.
We have Love Quantity. You know?
So
You can see that.
And guess what?
You can see that it's just going to
Lolu,
keep
can
on
you
getting
predict the
big.
next one?
And guess what? Rema is not carrying a Charlie Poppy along with him.
Exactly. So is the door is getting wider. Is more people coming in.
Getting wider.
Is more people coming in, because as of the time we had with P Square and Two Face
The Banj.
and the Banj, it mostly was just three of them. But at the time when Wizkid and Burna and David came in, they also had Ice Prince. They also had Tiwa Savage.
Olamide.
They had Olamide. They had Mr. Easy. They had Simi. They had
Techno. They had Run Town.
They had so they had all these these people, and now this new generation, there's so many people. It's so many people.
So many.
It's Phils. It's Buju. It's CK. It's so many.
There's
people.
Ruga.
There's
Ira.
Ruga. And all these people are not even. In fact, we might not even be able to afford them to do shows in Nigeria.
Oh no, we
anymore.
can't afford anymore. We can't afford
Coming
anymore.
to that now.
That was clear already.
Oh my goodness, I love the conversation we're having, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, my head is all over the place, but it's good. It's good to see. Now let's look at the Afrobeat to the World movement. Yes. So he's over there. He's buzzing. He's doing everything. How he has impacted some of our fans. I don't know. Are they like seeing their favorite artists like less at home
Well, there's,
and more out there? Is there like a shift in the way things are happening? Now, some of them from January to November, they are not here.
Yeah, no, in Nigeria.
So we're talking about summer hate, and none of them, they are not even here. They are performing, touring,
Currently.
going all over the world, and we can't find them in Oshodi. They are not there in Ojuelegba. Yes, they are nowhere in
They've
Jigawa.
gone to the world.
I have
You
a question
understand?
for you.
But it's Afrobeats to the
I
world.
have a question for you.
Okay.
Which venue do you know in Oshodi?
The town hall.
Can you give me
The town hall.
can you give me a 20,000 sitter in
We
Oshodi?
don't.
And the one that will have what of the particular
So here's another thing we have to also look at is product and
Consumer.
consumer
Supply and demand also.
supply and demand. There's demand out there. We have to meet supply. Right? We are just going. That's what it is. There's a lot of economics. We are just going to have to eventually understand that these people are meeting the supply. They are meeting the demand of the Afrobeats
But how can we
outside.
also sustain home?
Wait, also,
That-
when you demand and they now want to supply,
Yes.
and they tell you this is the amount
Amount.
needed to supply,
To supply to us, Ayo. Us.
wait till December.
We are the foundation.
They are-
So
They,
we
they will do promo.
There are
They will do
31
promo.
days in December, and you see all of them for free.
They will do promo
If you go
for
to Obi's
everybody.
house, you see who do you want to see in Obi's house? You see whiskey for free. You see Bonner for free. You see all of them for free. Don't
How
worry.
fair is this? Ayo?
Life is not fair.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
so here's why I also think the problem is that we are also not looking at the people that are here, because there are artists who are at home, right?
Yeah.
There are artists at home.
Are they number one too?
Funny enough, last year,
Go to look at the artists.
funny
at
enough,
home.
last year,
There's
most artists that we don't look at were not doing headlining shows.
Yeah.
And people were okay with it.
Yeah, because the big cats where they are now.
Let the ambassadors do the ambassador work.
Ambassador
And let the ones
work.
the ones here do.
there's enough for everybody.
Why are you agreeing to this?
There's enough for everybody.
There's enough of Afrobeats to go around.
I was going to. So, this phenomenon, Afrobeats to the world, has made a lot of our artists just focus on the world. Nobody is really, almost nobody. I cannot make certain statements. Almost nobody is interested in building it at home.
Is that not what we're saying?
And there are
Daddy.
there are ripple effects. I'm going to give an example. I may be wrong. CK's sound is more international than it is home. Yeah, and because of this, a lot of us at home don't know his songs, and I think it's affecting like market value within Nigeria. I don't know of abroad. Like, do you think that this is detrimental on the long run, or who cares about Nigeria?
No. So at the end of the day, right? We also need to look at the economics of it, right? A stream from Nigeria is 0.001.
Yeah.
A stream from out there is 0.006. Right? As much as you want to be at home, to sustain this thing, you still need money.
Yeah.
Right? So you need to go to that market where you will get the money,
Premium money.
to bring back home. Right? The only other solution is that we are able to build institutions that make it make sense for the market to sustain the industry. Sorry, the audience to sustain the industry, right? And what that means is, right now, global internet penetration in Nigeria is just about 40%, right? 40%. That's internet
I don't think
penetration.
these guys know numbers. Continue.
When you now break
Came
it,
here for a reason.
when you now break it down, the DSP penetration across
Wow.
West Africa, right, is not up to 1 million. Now, 1 million people, those 1 million people, when they now stream, they're giving you 0.001%. $1. That money is not enough to sustain.
The long and short of
No,
it.
I want you to land. So
So they still need to go there.
No, we're not saying that there's no need. though.
The long and short of
Lolu,
it.
I'm saying the need to build at home. Then
No,
you
I'm
export.
saying we
the
need to
calculation you
build
just
at
gave us,
home.
and that means
So
But
there's no
the
need.
reason why they are out there is
Yeah.
because they can't make that money here.
Okay.
So it's not them that will build the system.
It's not our job to build the system.
It's not them that will build these systems here, because they're not the ones that will provide internet for the remaining 60%. It's not them that will provide subscription for the remaining
Yeah.
200 million people. You know, they just need to go to where internet penetration is at 99%, and DSP penetration is literally more than 100%. So all these things are things that still boil down and make these are the EUs.
The EUs.
The EUs.
The long and short of it is that
Okay.
the average fan in Nigeria cannot sustain Afrobeats economically.
But let me just ask a direct question now. So how has the social media and streaming platform they, like contributed to the global reach of this Afrobeats we're talking about?
Because they're selling it to. They're not, oh, you think you're selling it to us alone? No, 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 no. So all these people are not selling it to us alone. They're selling it to people that are
But we are part of
the people that are being charged
We are-
$9.
we are very-
Lolu just cut
we're
our
very-
number, just
We're like
trash.
zero.
Okay.
We're like 0.
Eh,
Very small.
a po-
We want to apologize to the people for that. Lolu just trashed us. So how has he been able to contribute?
a popular video streaming platform just increased their most premium package to 7K.
7,000 and
And people are vexing.
people are angry.
In America, I don't even want to know how much they're even charging for streaming. So at the end of the day, you go where the money is. I understand what Lachlan is trying to say, that there is that tendency of you stretching to go and get the Yankee bag and you forget home. It has to do with balance. And that's what I like what Rema is doing.
Exactly.
Rema says he's doing a show in Benin.
Yeah.
He owns this thing. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, you know you have to give back to the culture. They are not all
Yeah.
stupid. They know. There's a reason why when Burna wants to record his album, he's coming here. Because the energy is different. They all know. Someone they know that Omo, let's say Nigeria don't forget us, so let's come back home. There's a reason why
Some of
Whiskey.
them know.
So that's
There's a reason
another
why
thing.
Whiskey did 6 months in this country.
That's another thing that we are good for. We're good. What we are is we're a launching pad, right? So what that means
More like
is
springboard.
exactly we springboard in.
Once you bounce it
Yeah.
out,
We springboard in them into these different markets, because once those people are not looking at those artists, they are looking at what's popping in the markets in Nigeria. So if you check Apple Music backend, one of the most listened to platforms playlist is top 100 Nigeria.
It is, yeah.
You know, because people are just coming to see what is happening in
What's
Nigeria,
popping.
what's popping in Nigeria. So you also understand that you need to secure base. But at the end of the day, base is not where the money is.
Base just gives you cultural significance.
Exactly.
So we have some of these our artists that they are trying so hard to distance themselves from this sound.
You will take that one, Abi.
I don't understand. I'm not even asking my question. I don't know what people are laughing about.
Don't worry. From the way you just, don't worry.
No, so what do we say about these artists? They are trying so hard to distance themselves from the sound, the name, the feel, the vibe of it. They don't want to associate it. In fact, some of them have gone ahead to say, I am not doing this genre.
We are going back to the same discussion of how it was created, how it was discovered, right? Because there's a lot of ambiguity around that name, and because they feel like it lumps them with people who they don't consider as
Talented.
not talented, but it's not the same. They're not doing the same thing.
Make this easier for me.
Artist A will look at us and be like, we're not doing the same sound, so why are they now calling us Afrobeats? It's the same thing of when Grammy says best world music.
Yeah.
And they carry all the third world. I'm like,
Ayo.
so who is who? So let me finish. And that's why they separated world music from Africa, so that there will be peace. African people take your own.
Shots fired.
So I have no problem if you say you're not Afrobeats. Yeah, it's fine. But when you now come and say I'm doing Afro techno or Afro fusion, that is the problem I have.
Afro-Ekwe.
Because Afrofusion, just by the name, is an explanation of what Afrobeats is. You are fusing
Yes.
Nigerian, contemporary Nigerian music with Western genres.
That's all.
But because sometimes, maybe musically or maybe agenda-wise, maybe one FC or one somebody abused you and you didn't like it that day. So you just
Someone
go,
who would take contemporary Nigerian sound and fuse it with R&B and say, I'm doing Afro R&B.
And let's have it.
I'm doing
Let's
Afro,
have it.
I'm doing Afro emo. Bro,
Afro what?
emo. Bro, it is Afrobeats for a reason.
Is
But
that-
you can come up with a better name. That is the name we are going. Yeah. So that is it. But it's not that everybody wants to do. It doesn't help us as a united brand at all.
Exactly. That's the
That's the disadvantage
disadvantage.
of it all. It doesn't help us as a united brand.
Wow.
I was going to ask.
God. Next
So-
time I'm coming here with my pillow. These guys came, they are firing down, man.
So, what would you say is the metrics? Like, on what grounds are we saying that Afrobeat has gone to the world? Are we using streams? Are we using live performances and how much sold out venues we've done? And then this B part of the question is, what is the world? Because America and UK is not the world. We have Iraq, we have Iran,
Bangladesh,
we have
Sri Lanka.
we have there are a lot of countries because when I'm not. When we say the world now, we're talking about O2. Is O2 the world?
So first off, okay, first
First
part
Part of
part.
the question.
is those metrics that you said,
Take a sip.
everything altogether
Uh-huh.
is what you
What you're
use
using.
you use to
The
measure
submission of it all.
the summation of everything, the shows you can do, the numbers you do streaming wise, the number your sales, everything, right? And the world is the music markets, so it's not just the world. So right, every year there's a list of top 10 music markets. US has almost always been the number one. Right now, I think it's Japan that is number two.
Yeah, Japan is quite
Because-
Have you penetrated Japan?
Have we penetrated? No.
hot. I think that's the last frontier for us.
I think that's last year. But Japan is a different market because they
Bro.
are even right now they're still on physical sales.
Yeah.
So CDs,
CD still
vinyl.
sell in
How about
Japan.
China?
China is top 10 too. Third is the UK. Fourth, France. France is number 5. So like those top music markets
So
are
can,
what
can,
we are
can you
talking
say
about.
out of the top 10, we've at least crossed 6?
Yeah,
That's-
defo.
Yes, yeah.
Finally
Defo.
got to the world now.
Defo.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
sure?
Yeah.
Defo, yeah.
Fully.
Yeah.
They know the numbers. They know what
Europe,
they're saying.
North America locked.
Yeah.
Europe.
Benelux
Europe
is,
for live performances, are you sure? Because I know that they are pricing our guys shit.
no, I don't know about live
I
performance.
don't know about live
But
performance.
you say it's
But-
part of the metrics.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
It's part of the metrics.
You
At
can't
least
get A plus in all the metrics. But I say you are there.
Yo,
but
you are there. You are there.
so
What's the number?
so I have a friend that went she went through Europe, and she said every store she went to, they were playing Ira Star, and they're not just playing one song, they're playing the entire album. You know, so
I think we should clap for our Afrobeat.
so
like the top 4, top
done.
5, top 6.
Well done, well
Top
done.
so
seven.
Benelux is
done, guys.
France that they don't even speak
English.
English right there. The UK is our annex.
That's 37 states. 37 states. That's UK.
Yeah.
The UK is our annex, but in the grand scheme of things, but our annex. And then the US, we are already penetrating the biggest music market. So
Okay, can we really say that the Afrobeats it can actually sustain the momentum like globally? Can it like, or I don't know, will I say that it will be at the risk of becoming a passing trend, something that was done before, that we've now moved on to another thing, another genre coming tomorrow to take over, because it's just a genre.
You know, the great thing about Nigerians is that we're so diverse, right?
Yes.
If I hear a K-pop song, I've heard a K-pop song. Afrobeats, I give you a rasta. Let's say I walk up to like a white man in America and I play a rasta for you. I'm like, which genre is this? And you say, and I tell you, oh, it's Afrobeats. And I play Sheyi Vibes for you. And I tell you it's the same Afrobeats. You won't believe. Because Sheyi Vibes and Arasta are different.
Or that same Afro.
Nigeria will change the sound on you whenever the time comes. We're in 2022, just chilling. Ashake decided to bring Fuji, Amapiano, and hip hop together. Once. It's unheard of in the world. The next 3 years again, now Madman will just come out and mix something together. So I don't
you
think
don't even have to go next 3 years.
Yes.
How many days ago, Rema just dropped
Yes,
an album that has no formula. That has no formula.
and
So if you go to the studios in America and you play that to a hip hop producer or a music producer, they'll be looking at how is this possible? But in Nigeria, we know that it has entered.
don't worry.
We keep changing it on ourselves. That it is very shapeless. The music is shapeless, totally shapeless. Ashake is dropping an album soon. I'm sure it's different from what he dropped last year. So as long as we are still very creative and we're not being boxed into one sound and one style,
Which
come on.
is the reason why.
Sorry. Okay, go ahead, of course.
Yeah, I said which is the reason why some people are saying, "Oh, I'm not Afrobeat." It's still under the same umbrella, but everybody they're doing different things.
Yeah.
One under the same umbrella.
Omale is there
so
giving
Omale
you his own
is
stuff
doing his own lo-fi emo,
thing.
but Uncle Rema is giving you
High tension,
fast-paced,
high
high
tension.
five. You know, but and then there's Ashake that's taking another another person's sound and infused it with
Under Ashake, they see a Sheyi Vibes that.
and then there's still Sheyi Vibes,
There's
there's
still-
Fuji and another, so there's so
So many
if
flavors.
they're tired of CK today, there's Rema. If they're tired of Rema, there's Omale. If they're tired of there's so many people.
So many people to
There's
choose.
so much music.
Too more flavor.
Too much flavor. I like that.
It's even very difficult to even define the sound.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the sound is too rich, it's too robust. You can't hold it. Well done.
So that's why they just put us all of you just take one umbrella.
Look at Nigeria. Now. Nigeria took Amapiano. Just told South Africa, we are coming. It's your own, we know. Change it on them.
That's why they call it what we do Afropiano, because they don't understand it.
Yeah, it's different from the way they do
Yeah,
Amapiano.
what we do to them is Afropiano. They don't understand it. It's not Amapiano.
I think with this, you
At the
actually
level.
answered the question of how do we see, or where do we see Afrobeats in the next decades and stuff. I think you've answered.
Next decade, probably Song of the Year, Grammys.
Grammys.
It's possible. It's
Very
very, very
possible.
possible.
Song of the Year, Grammy.
Yeah.
When it is okay,
It's 10 years,
I
next
love the
decade.
thing.
It's not far.
it's not far.
Song of the Year.
If we could do this from 90s to now,
Yes.
like this,
It's not even 90s to now. Let's even start this from
when the thing even
Two-Face.
broke out, from 2000s to now, 10 years, you just hear that, and the winner is, and the whole of Nigeria just go mad. Like, we finally did it. You know, Nigerians, once you give Nigeria an inch to a door, just open the door small.
They will break it.
You
That
really
place.
think it will happen?
It's possible.
See,
I believe
Ayo,
when-
should we write today's date down?
Write it
when
down.
I sang,
It was said here first.
when I
It was
said,
said here first,
when
right?
I said one that go bring on Grammy, we laughed to say no Nigerian artist can even go near the Grammy. When we got nominated, it's just nomination they wanted to give. They just give us nomination.
And we won.
The night Burna Boy won, and we were like, shit, this is
Now we have about 6.
now again this year. Next year when they drop nominations again, green white green will full everywhere. So at one point,
What do you mean by green? Green?
No, you see it now.
you see it, it will happen again. So
Wow.
it's just a matter of time. As long as we continue producing good music.
Talking about the Grammys, you think we are really looking up to these international institutions for validation?
Yes.
Yeah, we.
You just giggled and say yes. That
the
is
most
like
It's like saying
But that's
it's like saying Super Eagles, do you look about do you want to win the World Cup? Yes. The Grammys is the biggest. Yes. But I thought you're trying to say that
yeah.
we should not downplay our own local events and I think since like the whole Afrobeats to the world thing, most artists are not even around
Yeah.
to participate in that local scene.
local.
It's not okay, Nigerian
not
scene.
native.
Native, okay,
National.
native
I
scene.
don't understand. I'm so
Now local airports now.
So most of them are not even around for this, So I think that's a bigger question, not for them, but for us.
I told you, I'm so pained.
Right.
So how can they not stay? Are they actually? I don't even know God. Are they staying true to their roots? If
So
they are
here's what I
always
think.
away, they are trying to make people outside feel okay. The global audience. How about us?
December is coming.
There's artists on
December.
ground. That's the thing.
That's
There's
the thing.
plenty of Afrobeats.
There's plenty of Afrobeat.
There's Shine to the World. Do you see the Afrobeats is doing?
Shine TTW is there.
Go and listen to Afrobeat.
boy is there.
He is there.
Okay, I want to balance something now. Just give me 5 Afrobeat artists. Give me 5. 5.
King Madi is there. King Madi is like one of the hottest upcoming
Just
artists.
name 5 Afrobeat artists for me. Name 5.
Name which category?
5.
Which category?
Top Afrobeat artists.
In the country right now.
Our Afrobeat artists.
Davido, Wizkid,
We have
Burna Boy,
four already.
Rema, Ayasta.
Your 5.
Same now.
Yeah, times you can even add times join, even though she's not doing pop music.
But she's Afrobeat according to what we have
Yours,
concluded
I
here
want to
today.
hear from you.
By
I
identity.
want to hear your 5.
Davido, Rema, Wiz, Burna, Ashake.
Okay, in the same
So where are
vein,
these guys?
In the same, they are not here.
What are we saying?
So where would they be here when?
0.001.
Sorry, where are they? Why should they be here when in Spain somebody is calling them for a show, and in Nigeria they're just sitting down?
I want to say in the same vein, can you
Wow.
mention 5 Afrobeat artists that are home now, so that at least even people listening to us will know that as we cannot
no,
find
that's
our
Since
top
uncles
5,
and aunties are not
are we top 4, are we top 3? Let us now let us start looking.
Because
towards
I don't
these
understand.
people.
These guys don't you think they're starving us?
So here's the thing, right? The US, right? The reason why the US artists are in the US is because the market is able to sustain themselves.
Themselves.
If the problem that we have is our market is unable to sustain us. Once our market is able to sustain, you people even be begging them to go.
And also,
So name 5.
Which market is sustaining us in Nigeria?
don't
Exactly.
forget that what One Naira was able to do 10 years ago. It's not what 1 naira is able to do now. Also,
1,000 I can see.
you cannot put
1,000 can't do it.
you can't put an artist who has billions of streams on Spotify.
Yeah.
Say, okay, enter Tobos, go to Meduguri. That is a security risk. Security is there. We don't have the capacity for venues. Totally. Let's call Nigeria's industry is it get us. We know the wuru to the answer.
And you tell us it get us it be. How it be?
Like I said, there are no performance venues all across the country.
Okay.
You
Security. You
can't-
just mentioned
Security is there. We all know artists will tell you this is how much we are charging.
Fees.
And the promoters are like, bro, how do you want us to come up with this?
Because
Even the technical
riders.
riders that are coming with is headache.
And the truth is, the promoters too, it's not as if they don't want to give the money, but
Yeah.
where are they going to get the money
Money
from?
back
Is
from,
it-
from gates.
We are not
the
paying.
consumers can't.
If they tell you,
don't have
that basic ticket is 100K,
Purchasing power, yeah.
if they tell you
Purchasing
that
power, exactly.
the cheapest ticket is 100K, more people will like, bro,
100K.
you have
in
like-
this economy.
you rather go to a pool party where the DJ will play all the songs.
Baba, I go play the music. Baba.
Aside
So-
from even that, you know what usually happens? This same us will go to the UK and go to O2 and buy £50
You
tickets.
see,
Yeah,
because there's security there, right?
well, yeah, the security. When you come out,
Yeah,
nobody will
but
beat
how
you.
many of us are actually really doing it? How many of us are going to the UK to buy £50?
Although,
tickets?
to be fair, some people have started saying don't start building performance venues.
yeah,
Lagos State opened up, they laid ground for a 20,000 seater.
yeah.
Somebody I know says he wants to build like 5 or 6 across the country. Even though it's not 20,000 seater, 5,000, 4,000, 3,000 for people to be able to tour. Hopefully the security gets better, the road networks are better. Nigerians have more cash in their pockets. Then we can now say
Then we can now say
we are pushing Afrobeats to the world in 100%. In terms of economy, in terms of money value right now. But these artists, when you've already spent, for marketing, you spent close to $1 million. And you must sleep abroad. You must make the money. You must make the money back. And these are not the days when one brand will now say, let's make you ambassador. Another brand will say, let's make you ambassador. You get 4 ambassadorship deals. You already made. It's not happening like that again.
So I was going to. You didn't answer my question.
Oh.
I
Lovely will never forget. So,
now I was like, because this is a platform. This is a platform that is promoting the culture. So we have established that we cannot have access to our older artists. Can you at least name like four artists that people should look out for?
Look out for. Let me kukuma name my
coming.
own. Let me name all my artist.
coming here.
My name artist. There's an artist named Feline. F3LINE.
Yeah.
Very dope artist. Listen to her music. Shine to the world.
Shine, Titi.
Very, very, very good music. Who else? Wizard Chan, right?
Like,
Good music. You also
Listen to her.
there's the magic, right? You get Patoranke is outside, but you can get the magic here. You love him.
Oh my goodness! Oh, there's a replacement here.
You see,
That's
you will love
Afrobeats.
him.
There's a replacement waiting for you. if you do too much, there's somebody else taking your place.
You love him,
Wow.
right? There's many artists. You can.
There's Ayomaf.
There's Ayomaf,
Sherry Vibes has like 4 boys under him already.
TML vibes.
TML Vibes is everywhere already. Is he Charlie Poppy?
Charlie Poppy has already gone to the world.
Okay, Zeri. Zeri dear.
Yeah, Zeri deal.
His brother is there. Zeri dear. His immediate brother is there.
So if you can't get Charlie Poppy, books there.
Zeri dear. There's Bloody Civilian.
There's Bloody Civilian.
What are we talking about again?
There's Afrobeats. There's music. There's artists. You people just want the people that you cannot afford.
People cannot afford. We're getting it from here to there. People cannot afford. Like I don't understand. From Ojo Legba.
I said, December, just be ready. You see
They
them.
will do
I feel
promo.
like you're insulting us. Why do you keep saying December?
Because December is when you people have money to pay to even see them.
Me now.
When you receive 13th month salary, that's when you be able to go out. I'm not going to see them.
That's why when December finally comes, people are going to Ghana. People want to travel to Tanzania.
No, so
people
to
want
be
go to
to be true, Ghana stole our shine for like 2 years. Shout out to our brothers in Ghana.
What do you mean by them shine for?
But last year,
Last year.
Nigeria came with a vengeance. Shout out to Whiskey. Whiskey stayed in this country. Said nobody's going anywhere. And nobody went anywhere.
Well, yeah.
We're all here.
Please, you people should go to Ghana next year. The traffic was too much.
Oh, my traffic, no. The Uber was much.
I tried. I walked.
You
my
people should go
life.
to Ghana. Ghana give them traffic.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love. No, I love. Ayo, I love you. I love you. You guys came ready. I love. Luckily, how do you feel about your Afrobeats to the world?
So this particular podcast was so educating for me. Because first things first, there are lots of things that I learned here. I've always been of the opinion that Afrobeat to the world, I feel like we are still scratching the surface. That's my personal opinion. I feel like there's still a lot of work to be done. Because when you travel out and you attend a show, you find out that majority, 80% of the crowd or 90% is still the black community.
Yeah.
And that's what's wrong.
Yeah, so that's what we are all correct, but I don't know the extent to which we are correct, but we are all correct. So that's where I've always thought that Afrobeat to the world, we're still scratching the surface. We have not yet gotten there. But Lolu has taught me today that we have done 60% of the world according to music,
And
or
we're
industry
moving fast.
metrics. And then we're moving.
And Ayo mentioned that Nigeria is going to win.
Yes.
Yes.
And we're
Because so here's the thing. At the end of the day, you also still look at it, right, and say, so the Grammys are, if we put it on the last case, they're an American award.
It's an American
It's
award.
not
It's not a global award.
It's not a global award, right? So it's not you. If you want to say, okay, it's skewed towards them, but if we put everybody on the same scale, no worry, we still do. We still do. When it's not skewed to America, put everybody on the same scale. Afrobeats there for you.
Yeah. Also, I just want to mention that it's beyond our artists, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a reason why Korean movies, Korean TV series, and K-pop is big. It's because their governments, as far back as the 90s, decided to invest so much money into the entertainment sector. Now, the way for them to influence the world was through arts, which America also did. And there are benefits right now. Look at BTS, look at everybody. It's all over the world. 3 years or 4 years ago, a Korean film won Best Picture at the Oscars. It has never been done before that a foreign movie would do that in an American award. If you can have the powers that be invest and we can move as a unit and say, you know what, Nigeria's soft power in the world is already alarming. It's crazy. Our skit makers do a skit. Next minute, somebody in Europe is
Doing the same.
doing the same thing.
Is doing the
Look
challenge.
at it wasn't in Goya Menor. That song went around the world. Super Eagles jersey 2014. It became the jersey of the World Cup. Our soft power is so great. If we now have infrastructure, the funding behind it, bro, it will be too much. Nigeria,
Government.
yeah,
Yeah. So
Everywhere you
it's
look.
still a wee thing.
still a
It's
weird
still a
thing.
wee thing.
Yeah,
The government also needs to empower the consumers to be able to.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the problem is we are out. The money is going from out in. If the money is between ourselves, it comes from out.
It helps the
in,
economy.
and then it helps the economy.
Did you see that viral video? I don't know, a music industry practitioner or somebody. He said Afrobeats made certain amount of money this
Exactly.
year,
Oh, yeah,
and
I
only
saw that.
2% came back to
Came
Nigeria.
back to Nigeria.
I saw that.
Yeah.
And-
Is-
and
is-
you see, I
So
think we
do
mentioned.
you think that phenomenon, what you just said now, do you think it is a Nigeria thing or the structures that be, the labels, the
No, it's a Nigerian thing.
It's
'cause
It's a Nigerian thing.
it's a
It's a
Ni-
Nigerian thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a Nigerian thing.
Because look at, so even in like the Latina markets, right? There was one time, Despacito, all the Latina music was big, but like the reason why all the Latina artists or Latino artists are not hungry now is because within themselves they're able to play the music. Because Latino music is not as big as when Despacito was big,
Yeah,
but between themselves they're able to listen to their own music. Because first of all, they don't even care about language barrier.
bro, Latin from head to toe.
They sing in Latin. So first of all, they are not singing for people outside. They are singing for themselves. If you connect to it, good luck to all you.
Bad Bunny
all
would
you
never
involved.
change his music for anybody.
You know, but like Black Bunny is selling to people in Latin America. We need to be able to sell to people in Nigeria and actually make money from the music that we sell.
Nigeria is 200 million. If you can have the whole nation behind you, to get a job boy to go and perform outside of this country, you're going to give him serious money.
Exactly.
Because he'll tell you that my last tour I did 400 million naira entered my own pocket. So why do I need to come to you, America? they will not be the ones begging, please accept this amount. But because of that scarcity, that's look for where money is.
Oh my. Thank you guys for coming on Culture Sunday.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the whole essence of the African music. I don't know where Africa is in this conversation because we've been. What was that?
No, Africa
What was
too.
that giggle?
After the success of Afrobeats,
Yes.
Amapiano is now getting a shine across the world, and obviously other genres across Africa are now be getting their own shine because Afrobeats was able to get that door open for them. Yeah,
But they don't believe in that. Some of them.
that's
Some
where
of them don't
Nigeria
know.
can help them borrow their sound and sell it for them. If you don't, there's no.
Not can. Not can. We've already helped them add it to Afrobeats.
Such a pleasure, man. I enjoy. I don't even know what to say, man. It's not just about you having conversation or talking to people. It's about you also learning.
Yeah.
About you getting to find out some of the things.
yeah.
That Lolu Olumideko. Yes.
God
Thank
has
you.
arrived.
Lagos.
Because he's been coming from where?
I don't understand.
From heaven.
Exactly. Oh.
From heaven.
That name is like it's up here
My
right
God
now.
has gotten to Lagos.
The guy with the numbers.
Come
the guy with
on.
the-
Thank you very
Come
much.
on.
Thank you very much.
Come
Thank you
on.
very
When I
much.
open your school, your institution,
You already
you
have
have lecture people.
I'm actually
yeah.
writing a book.
Awesome. Tell us more. Tell us
So
more.
the book is going to be called From Mojolegba to the O2. The
You're
story.
playing.
I'm not playing. From Mojolegba to the O2, the story of the Afrobeats generation.
Come on.
Awesome. When is this book out? Please.
Next year, 7 chapters that breaks down the Afrobeats culture and why this particular generation were able to crack.
So let's say I didn't ask you. You're not going to say it.
Sorry, you skipped my mind.
Well
Lulu.
done.
Thank
Well
you.
done, guys. This has been so
Thank you.
amazing. But before we go, we usually play a game.
Hey,
Yes, where the
And
that
I
is
do
where the problem
always win.
ensues.
No, she's one.
I'm
just
a
once.
winner when it comes to this
Once or
game.
twice?
No, tell them now.
Wait, she's one just once.
I won twice.
I'm hoping.
Yo.
I'm hoping that Ayo would save me today.
Okay, oh.
Remember, please.
But I trust you. I have the right book. You know it's true. So we must win.
Lulu, I listen to so many songs.
Ayo.
He knows what's up.
Hey,
Hey, easy, oh. Easy, oh.
hey.
Easy with your expectations, please.
Ayo, don't do that.
Lulu,
I know my set.
I'm the best in the world. Yes,
Okay, so the game it's simple. Song association, a word association. We give you a word, and then you give us a song. You give us a word, we give you a song. It's supposed to be 3 rounds
get what
to
it-
determine a winner.
Okay.
We have just
My team member knows this.
we have just 3 chances. So Ayo,
No pressure.
give them a word. Hard one. Hard one.
I already wanted to give them a word.
Yeah, give them first. Hard. Ayo, check your brain.
What is it? I don't
The
understand. You
hardest
want to
word that is in a music, in a song.
Listen, he will give us the word and then we'll give a song.
No, there's nothing I'll call that you don't know. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Ayo, wait, let me
You give.
let me give them.
See, Fiel. So it's now our time. We need to win this.
Wait.
Oh, you're wasting our time.
Oh God, I don't want them to win.
Can we say we've won already?
No.
Your time starts now.
Yes, thank you.
Ambitious
Ambitious.
or ambition.
We choose one. You're wasting
I'm
our
even
time.
helping you people. Oh yeah, ambitious.
Ambitious. It's not Shake's song now. Ambitious, Nimi.
I don't have any. So I'm trying to remove.
Ambitious, I'm the one. Integrity of 20.
I know my lane and I know my set.
Even me, I'm not gonna get that one. I'm not gonna get that one, sir.
Guys. Oh, Lolu, before I
Oh yeah.
I'm banking on you.
No banco.
Okay.
just write it.
And you tell us now.
Yeah.
Just right.
What's your business? This is my partner. What's your business? Say it.
Success.
Should be are doing ambition now. Oh, your success.
4,
Uh-huh.
3,
Team member.
I know this song go.
Thank you very much.
Hey,
Let's have it.
1-1.
0.
what's the song? What's the song?
I don't have a song. There's
Must we tell you a song? They just gave
I'm
you
not
something
trying to
very
help
easy.
you.
Very
Don't
easy.
beat them. Don't give them any simple thing. That's how I lost
Very
the other
easy.
time. We'll give
Very
them
easy.
that one.
Thief.
What kind of
You be thief. I know say you be thief. Oh. You know.
Wait, I'm coming back. We are coming back. We are coming back. We are coming back. Oh yeah. Give us your.
You have to reply. You can't
You have to give us a simple word, though.
So, Jay, you have to reply. Even if they don't know it, you have to sing it.
Yes. So that last one didn't count. That last one didn't count.
Okay.
That's the tiebreaker.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So that last one did not.
Okay. This next one now is.
Don't go and give us hard work.
What is that? Are you bribing me or what?
Thief, give him the same
Hey,
thing.
there's no co-host in this thing. I will win. I must win. Emeka must shine. So,
Emeka must shine. Yeah, remember
what?
Black balls.
I'm giving you the word.
Black balls.
I'm not giving you people
Are you
word.
sure?
I just made the first
Album released last year.
This is street
Imagine she's give you. She don't give you the entire title.
slang. This is street slang now. I just talk with the vibe. Wait, I never give on a song.
We gave you simple thing. No.
Why are you? Please leave me
We're
alone.
mature.
Instagram. 1,
5.
2.
Are you on my Instagram? I mean now. That's the song now. I got it now. Yes, are you on my Instagram? Yeah, I said I'll get
Then
it.
you guys have one. That's 1-1. Another round.
Please don't go and give them simple. See, I must take this.
I'm trying to.
Need to.
Wait, it's like I'm going to give you.
You're wasting our time.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't have a word.
Find a
So
word.
we've worked
Find it.
out.
Wait. Let's get
Give
it.
me calm down with one. Wait.
Stop.
5 seconds.
5,
Let's go.
4,
I didn't have the song.
3, 2,
You have any word? You can mention
1.
any word.
Palava.
No, that's 5 seconds. Then let's go.
Grateful.
Your turn.
Palava.
Grateful.
But-
I said grateful.
No, that's after 5 seconds.
After 5 seconds, you cannot.
So what's the word? What's the word they're giving us?
What's the word they're giving them?
They give us
Wait.
Palava.
You dey fine. Palava. You go get to you.
They won the round, bro.
Thank you.
I'm a good sport.
Thank you so much, Ayo, for coming.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Lolu, for coming.
Thanks
we
for
really
having me.
appreciate This
Oh
was
my
great.
goodness, I love.
And to our audience, thank you.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We love you. We love you so much. See you next time on Culture
Culture
Solid.